Well, the Institute is a fountain of knowledge about freedom in a society that is gradually losing it.
I very much believe in the Institute's mission, the promotion of freedom, the promotion of understanding of Austrian economics, and the vision, which is the vision of a free society.
I first became aware of Austrian economics through Murray Rothbard. I met Murray in 1966, and he converted me to free enterprise, anarcho-capitalism in about 10 minutes.
I had been very interested in free market economy when I was in medical school, and I had the honor and joy of meeting Ludwig von Mises.
My husband and I have been donors to the Mises Institute for a few years. I got interested in it during the financial crisis and discovered this incredible treasure trove of scholarship in an economics field that I'd never heard of before.
The Mises Institute has a vision of a genuinely free society, not one that compromises with any kind of state whatsoever.
To one degree or another, and for various reasons, even those who call themselves libertarians but are based in other institutes deviate somewhat from the sort of true north standards of Murray Rothbard. Mises doesn't deviate at all.
What we need to aim at is freedom, freedom from the state. And that's what the Mises Institute offers us that you can't get elsewhere.
Without Mises, there would be no steady flow of lovers of freedom in academia.
If we had not found this, we would not have had the aha moment of understanding what caused the financial crisis and interpreting the reaction of the policymakers to it and what that means about our future.
As far as I'm concerned, the Mises Institute is the best place on the whole planet in terms of Austrian economics and libertarian theory.
Listen, I have friends and colleagues in major libertarian institutes throughout the country. They have heard me say this, so I have no hesitation in doing so. Mises is the gold standard. So if you're looking for the standard of freedom against which other organizations ought to be measured and compared, it's Mises.
We support the educational mission of the Institute. It is a nonprofit, and its educational mission encompasses many things.
The concept of Austrian economics, true free market economics, being taught by professors dedicated to those principles at well-known and academically recognized colleges and universities was alien 20 years ago. And none of this would be happening without the Institute.
And that's why I support this. I don't know of a single organization that can do all these things and do it so well.
And this year, I understand, only about a third of those who applied were accepted to Mises University, and some of that is a function of what it costs to put something like this on.
The facilities are available, it's just that there's not enough money.
The Mises Institute, of course, it gets no public funding whatsoever, nor does it seek any, and it would feel contaminated if it were to have some. Everything that the Mises Institute accomplishes is owing to the generosity of donors.
Well, a lot of donors, what they'll do is they'll give money to endow a chair of free enterprise at a university. I have one. I have a chair of free enterprise, and it's all well and good for the first occupant. But after a while, what happens is I'm going to retire, and then the money goes to the dean of the business school or to the president of the university, who are usually not free enterprisers, and they'll hire some Marxist. Whereas if you give the money to the Mises Institute, the money will always go toward Mises and Rothbard and free enterprise and capitalism.
This is the home of Austrian School economics, and it costs money to run a nonprofit, and therefore we're happy to support it.
And of course, we want people to join with us. We want our ranks to grow. We want people to ultimately stand up in mass and say to the state, no more. And the Mises Institute is leading the charge in that direction.
But I hope you will join me in supporting the Mises Institute.
Join us. Support the Mises Institute.
Do freedom a favor. Join me in supporting the Mises Institute.